You know what I want? I want a simple deck. I want an easy deck. I want an archetype that does not feel like I have to spend weeks upon months to understand, to learn every combo, every situation. I want something that even a new player could pick up and play. I want to improve Aquaactress. But before we improve Aquaactress, first we gotta go over the 7 cards that currently make up the archetype, starting with the monsters. They are Water Aqua monsters, starting with Tetra, a level 1, 300 attack, 300 defense, whose soft once per turn adds an Aquarium card from your deck to your hand. Then we have Aquaactress Guppy, a level 2, 600 attack, 600 defense monster, who has a soft once per turn of special summoning an Aquaactress from your hand to the field, and Aquaactress Arowana, the level 6, 2000 attack, 2000 defense monster that can add an Aquaactress monster from deck to hand. Now for the Aquarium spell cards. There are 3 of them, and all of them share this exact effect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Aqua monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Aqua monsters. First, we have Aquarium Stage, where water monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle with a non water monster. Aqua Actress monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. Aquarium Set, all water monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense, while all Aqua Actress monsters you control gain an additional 300 attack and defense. And Aquarium Lighting. If an Aquaactress monster you control battles an opponent's monster, during damage calculation, your battling monster's attack and defense become double its current attack and defense during the damage calculation only. And for their only trap card, Aqua Story Urashima, if you have an Aquaactress monster in your graveyard, target one monster on the field until the end of this turn. Its effects are negated, its attack and defense become 100, also it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So now that we know what we're working with, let's go over the cards that I believe will make this deck playable. Yeah, sure, playable. So for this next section, I'm going to be splitting it up into 4 sections. Main deck monsters, the link monsters, the rest of the extra deck monsters, and then spell cards. After I'm done with this discussion, down in the comments section, you can tell me what sections you liked or disliked, why you think certain parts of it are a bad idea, and I can go over it for further comments, further improvements, and I might make a follow-up video afterwards. So let's begin with main deck monsters. I plan to make 2 of them, a level 1 and a level 2. So for the level 1 Aqua Actress monster, they're going to keep their water aqua typing. I'll give it 500 attack and defense, and I will give it the soft once per turn to send one card your opponent controls back to their hand. For the level 2 Aqua Actress monster, it'll keep its water aqua typing, 200 attack and 200 defense. Once per turn, gain 500 life points, and it will have a discard effect of if your opponent activates an effect that negates an Aqua Actress monster effect, discard this card and negate that effect. Alright, now let's move on to the Link monsters, and just a heads up, the Link 1 and the Link 3 carry this deck heavily. I could not come up with any way to constantly churn out material, and this was the only way I could think of. Also, the Link 3 is very bulleted in card text, so expect it. So, Link 1, Aquaactress Manager, Water Aqua, 400 attack, requires one Aquaactress monster and points down. When this monster is summoned, you can normal summon an additional Aquaactress monster this turn. You can target one Aquaactress monster in your graveyard, special summon to a zone this card points to. You can only use each effect of Aquaactress Manager once per turn. Simple, straightforward, and gets more material out on the field. Link 3, here we go. Aquaactress Showtime. I want to be more of a fancier version of Arowana. Water Aqua, 2000 attack. Requires 2 or more water monsters. Points bottom left, down, and bottom right. This monster can only be used as link material for a water link monster. Aqua monsters this card points to gain 100 attack and defense for each face up aquarium spell card on the field. This card gains effects based on the number of aquarium cards on the field. 2 or more, monsters in the zones this card points to gain piercing. 3 or more, special summon up to 3 Aquaactress monsters from the graveyard, hand, or deck to zones this card points to. 4 or more, special summon 1 level 1 water tuner to a zone this card points to, from the graveyard, hand, or deck. And 5 or more, set 1 Aqua Story trap card from your deck to the field. You can only use the second, third, and fourth effect of this card once per turn. Yeah, the Link 3 carries, and if you're wondering about the Link 2 monster, yeah, this card will never not see you play in water monster decks. Alright, and now on to the rest of the extra deck monsters. First, we'll begin with Fusion, and just for the record, I have created a card specifically so that we do not have to use polymerization, because I don't want to deal with that. Alright, Aquaactress Final Act. Water Aqua, level 10, 1000 attack, and 1000 defense, requires 2 or more Aquaactress monsters. This monster can attack up to the number of Aquaactress monsters used for its fusion, but cannot attack directly. While this monster is face up on the field, no other Aquaactress monsters on your side of the field can attack. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, that monster loses 1000 attack and 1000 defense. During your opponent's battle phase, this card's attack remains at 1000. So essentially, this is just a Hail Mary to get past any stubborn obstacles. Now let's move on to the Xyz monsters, and these are essentially resource protection. The rank 1 Aquaactress Opening Act, Water Aqua, 800 attack and 800 defense, requires 2 level 1 water monsters. Quick effect, detach 2 materials, target 1 card on your side of the field, and for the rest of this turn, it is immune to your opponent's card effects. While this monster has no material, all water monsters gain 200 attack and defense while face up on the field. Essentially, if you're trying to protect Aquarium stage or your Link 3 monster, that's what this card is meant for. Now onto the rank 2, Aquaactress Second Act. Water Aqua, 800 attack and 800 defense. Requires 2 level 2 water monsters. You can detach 2 materials, shuffle all Aquarium spell cards from your graveyard and banish pile into the deck, then draw 2 cards. While this monster has no material, all water monsters gain 200 attack and defense while face up on the field. Essentially, this is for the long game, because you are probably only going to play 2 of each copy of every Aquarium card other than Stage. So you're probably going to run out of things real fast if your opponent can destroy your back row. And lastly, the Synchro monsters. But before I do want to talk about them, I want to go back to the Link 3 because I said that it can search out a level 1 2 water tuner monster. And my target in mind is Yamatako no Orochi because it can act as a level 1 and a level 8 and it can pass along effects. And that's where the inspiration for these two came along. Aquaactress Director, 1 water tuner monster and 1 or more non-tuner water monsters. It is Water Aqua, level 10, and its attack and defense are question marks because this monster's attack and defense is 200 times the number of Aquaactress monsters with different names in your graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can target 1 of your level 2, rank 2, or link 2 or lower Aquaactress monsters on the field, and they can attack twice this turn. Quick effect, you can target 1 spell or trap card on your opponent's field and destroy it. And the other Synchro monster is Aquaactress Designer. Requires 1 water tuner monster and 1 or more non-tuner water monsters. It is Water Aqua, level 3, 700 attack and 700 defense. This monster can attack 2 times per turn, but cannot attack directly. Quick effect, once per turn, you can target 1 monster on your opponent that your opponent controls and destroy it. If this monster did not attack this turn, gain 500 life points during the end phase. Honestly, these two are just parallels against each other. Director thinks that the spell cards are more of a threat to your show, and the designer just doesn't want your monster to be upstaged by other monsters. I kind of thought that was cute. And now let's move on to the final segment, spell cards. I'll be including 4 of them in here: field spell, continuous spell, a quick play spell, and a regular spell. So for the field spell, I am naming it Lights, Camera, Aquarium. All level 2, rank 2, and link to or lower Aquaactress monsters gain 500 attack. Once per turn, discard one card from your hand to add one Aquaactress monster from your graveyard or banished to your hand. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Aqua monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except Aqua monsters. Essentially, this is to get some of your materials back, but also to get rid of some dead weight in your hand. Mainly anything that can't be played right away, or Arowana if it just wants to sit there. For the continuous spell, I am naming it Aquarium Special Effects. All water monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. This card can be sent from the field to the graveyard to fusion summon an Aqua Fusion monster from your extra deck using the monsters from the field and your hand. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Aqua monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Aqua monsters. See what I did there? Made it a polymerization without having to go search a polymerization. Now for the quick play spell, I'm naming it Scene Transition. Send one face-up Aquarium spell card from your field to the graveyard, then gain 500 life points. You can only use this effect once per turn. Now, even though this card is very simple, if something that you really needed was sent to the graveyard and all you have is, oh, I don't know, Aquarium cards and this is a great way to get it back by sacrificing an Aquarium card with a little added benefit of 500 life points. And now the final spell is to fix the last issue is that this deck has no draw power. Essentially, I made this a interesting pot of greed, naming it Opening Auditions. If there are no Aquaactress monsters in your hand or field, draw 2 cards. If neither card is an Aquaactress monster, banish those cards. If there are no Aquaactress monsters in your hand or field, banish this card from your graveyard to add one Aquaactress monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. So wrapping up with the final thoughts, I really hope that this video spreads like wildfire because I want this deck to be a reality. I want to use this to teach people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, to have them have a fun and easy time so it's not difficult for them to learn it. It has so many mechanics that can be taught, and I just want something simple but fun. And that's what I intend to create here. And I hope that, well, in the comment section, that you all feel the same, that you want something that's simple, easy to teach, and that's fun to play. So, unless Konami sees this, it'll be a long way before we get that. So that's the end of the video. I hope you all had a great time. I will be making a part 2 to this where I will have a discussion with a bunch of other Yu-Gi-Oh players to see where they think I probably messed up, where I could probably improve the deck, or what parts that they like and enjoy as well. So this has been BB Gun 409, and I will see you all next time.